This is the M16A1, one of the current U.S. government military battle rifles. Fires 5.56, 30-round magazine. Has a forward assist. Has a standard A1 sights. Very accurate, very reliable, and one of the mainstays of the U.S. service. This is the Beretta Model 92FS. It's the current military sidearm for all services. Fires a 9mm round. It was originally tested by the Air Force in '79. The Army declared the tests invalid. They relooked at it again in 1983, and there were two pistols that passed muster at that time. It was the Beretta 92 and the SIG 226. The Beretta outbid the SIG Sauer, and it became the official sidearm of the U.S. military. This is the Austrian AUG in 5.56mm. A little bit different. It's a bullpup configuration. The receiver and ejection port are actually back here where a stock would be in a traditional rifle. And the barrel begins here, so we have a full 20-inch barrel in a very small size. A couple interesting features of the AUG is that a 1.5 power optic sight built into the weapon as a carrying handle. Additionally, you could have it with scope base mounted down on the receiver. It has a vertical foregrip, has a safety right here above the trigger group. And another interesting feature is that very quickly you can exchange barrels for a longer barrel, or you can change trigger groups, have full auto, semi-automatic trigger group. The gun is almost entirely made out of polymer, except for the barrel, the receiver group, and part of the bolt group. We'll talk about the basic MP firing stance. First of all, you need to be in a position where you're very low to the ground in terms of your center of gravity. That way you have a very solid, stable firing stance. One of the unique characteristics of the HK stance is that it's very flexible, so that you can move in any direction. It's highly mobile in that you're able to move forward, backwards, to the side, and react to whatever threat that you're faced with. The basic stance is your feet face towards the target. Your knees are bent. The stock is solidly in the pocket of your shoulder. The head is mounted at the stock in a cheek well. Your elbows are in. Your hands lightly resting on the forend. Your hand is on the pistol grip, and your thumb is on the safety, ready to engage the safety. Your shoulders are hunched together to form this pocket so that the butt does not slip out of your shoulder, and your torso is actually hunched forward so that you're on the balls of your feet. This way you absorb recoil when you're firing. The reason your toes are pointing towards the target and your knees are bent is that it allows you to move very easily towards the target and keeping the sight stable so that you don't bounce the sights off the target. This is the HK M1 Super 90 tactical entry gun. It has a 14-inch barrel, semi-automatic with a 5-round magazine capacity, accepts a large variety of ammunition from double-aught buck to slug to tear gas loads. Has ghost ring sights, pistol grip, polymer forend, and buttstock. This forend is a Laser Products 3-volt tactical entry light. Very necessary to have on any type of weapon, some type of light system. Go into low light conditions, you need to have some reliable way in order to identify your target.